Hi, I'm Susan Kohanic, and I am going to give you a brief tour of my website that I designed for my workshop that I conducted on March 26th. So the workshop was for my English department. There are 10 of us, and everyone was there. And we had already decided, I had spoken with each teacher individually about what they thought about the idea of digital portfolios. I had spoken with our principal, and he was on board with it. So then I proceeded with creating this website for the workshop so that I could help walk everyone through. When everyone came in, I had this screen up, some basic questions, some sort of essential questions about the overall use of the digital portfolios, and the goal would be that by the end of the workshop, all of these questions would be answered. I went to the instructional agenda. You can see Monday, March 26th, the Monday before spring break. It was supposed to last for an hour. We went a little bit over. We kind of ran out of time. And basically, I needed to do the rationale, which luckily, because I'd already spoken with everyone, that didn't take long. The main goal of the workshop was for me to show them the template that I had created and the handout with the instructions for creating the template, knowing that the intended audience for the instructions would be rising ninth graders, as well as teachers who have no clue how to use the new Google Sites. And then there was time for collaboration and feedback by the end. So the first thing I did was I showed them the template that I had created. And the goal is for my directions to help to basically to walk everyone through recreating my template. So this was the template sort of modeled on the templates that we did for our portfolios for this program, a professional picture, a quick bio. So all of our students at GSMST will create this portfolio. It will look pretty much just like this, except they do have a little bit of freedom with like the pictures they choose and that sort of thing. Although they are told that it needs to be a professional picture of themselves. So after I showed them the template and everybody had access to this, everybody had their laptop, so they were able to see all the aspects of the template. Then I went to the handouts, and I actually had printed out the handouts as well. So the first handout that I gave them was the 13-page handout that walks them through step by tiny step how to recreate the template that I showed them. So they have the template open in front of them. They have the handout with the directions so that they can then create their own Google site based on the instructions. I did make sure, though, that when they look at this outside of the workshop, and if they were to lose their printed copy, they do need to download as a Word doc because otherwise the formatting gets a little goofy. I had a Google Slides embedded so that we could have sort of live interactive feedback so that everybody could kind of see what everybody else was putting in. And then I'm still using that to go back in and tweak the actual template. I created a handout about digital writing portfolios, about the importance of creating these, that a lot of freshmen in college have to do these for their freshman comp class, and then a frequently asked questions handout as well. And then again, this is something that the department will have access to as long as they need. I created my feedback form, and so they would just click there. It would take them to the questions about the workshop in general. And then I have where I've typed up my results in a narrative as well as with the screenshots. And then I did include the technology standards, the ISTE for students and the ISTE for educators. And I have my lesson plan. It is included as a Word doc and also as a PDF. Just to make sure that it works for whoever needs to open it. Again, does need to be downloaded as the actual document, not just used as it's embedded because the formatting is a little weird. And then I have my promotional flyer. And again, download to maintain formatting. So when you click here and it allows you, you go ahead and download it. And that way it'll maintain the formatting that I created it with. And that was basically it. For my feedback, I had 5 people respond. We ran out of time, and I emailed the department again, trying to kind of reel in a few extra people to give feedback. And I ended up with 5 out of 9. So I need to obviously improve on that part of my workshop skills. But overall, I thought it went really well, and everybody's really excited about it. And now, hopefully, everyone knows how to create a Google site so that they can create sites not just for a portfolio, but for any other purpose that they might see a need for in their classrooms. And that's it. Thank you.